What's up, guys? Jack again from The Edge Fitness Clubs and Farmington Hills here to just take you through another real quick workout. Should take you about 20-25 minutes. Get it in and get it done. Again, hope everybody's doing well. Stick with us through this. So what we're going to do today is complete full body circuit. Again, 20-25 minutes. You'll be in and you'll be out and you'll be done. So start off with the warm-up. I'm going to go through each exercise. You're going to go for 35 seconds. Then after the 35 seconds, rest for about 10 to 15 seconds in between exercises if you want. Take you through that full workout as far as the warm-up goes, and then we'll move on. So, number one, real simple. Deep breaths in and out. Stand up nice and straight, chest up tall, legs straight. Bring that butt back, keep the legs straight, the back nice and straight. Go down, touch your toes, back up, and repeat. Again, 35 seconds. Then give it about 10-15 seconds. Move on into the hands up Frankenstein kick, so hands straight up. Leg back, kick it forward, keep it straight the whole time. Alternate each leg one by one, 35 seconds. Next one, super simple. Stand up nice and tall, bring that knee up, bring it out, down, and repeat on the other leg. Open up that door, and then we will close it. So 35 seconds of opening the door, and then 35 seconds of closing each leg, alternating sides. And then last one, just gonna kind of go with a light jog, rotate the shoulders a little bit, 35 seconds, and then we'll go into the base of the workout. So, got my timer here, 35 seconds on the clock, standing toe touches, and we'll start right now. Remember, butt back, back straight, legs straight, as low as you can. Come up, squeeze the glutes, and repeat. Nice and steady. About 5 seconds to go. You'll hear my timer go off. And that'll just mean time to move on to the next one. Let me reset the timer. Start it up again. Hands straight up. And kick those legs out. Keep it balanced. If you absolutely need, feel free. Hands down. But for the intents purposes of this one, try to keep the hands up, work those stabilizers a little bit more. Ten seconds. Now you'll notice I kind of lost my balance there for a quick second. So completely normal if that happens, just kind of restart as usual. I have flat feet. If you do that, I definitely recommend Arch Sport. I don't have them in these shoes. Definitely help keep you balanced a little bit more. So on to the next one. Open up that door and close it as well. Bring that knee up and then bring it out. A little under 20 to go. Five seconds. And now we will repeat. This time we're going to bring that knee out and then bring it in. Really going to start to feel those hips kind of loosen up. Hip flexors, adductors, abductors, all going to get nice and loose. A few more seconds. And restart it again. On to our last one. Just going to give it a little bit of a jog. You can do just your upper body if you want. I'm going to do the full body. Rotate the shoulders a little bit. If you want to make it a little harder, feel free to kind of jog back and forth, whether you're inside or outside. For this one, I'll just kind of stay put. A little under 10 seconds. And perfect. Now, what I'm going to do now is take you through each exercise of the actual meat portion of the workout, the meat and potatoes. Take you through one round of that, and then we'll go on to the cool down. So first up, we'd like for you guys to use a kind of gallon of milk, gallon of water bottle, fill it up, use that. I don't have that right now, so I'm just going to use a couple of dumbbells. But just remember, if you can, gallon of water. How this is going to go is 45 seconds on, 15 seconds of rest between each exercise. You're going to go for 5 to 6 rounds, whatever you can do more, do less, whatever you're capable of. I recommend definitely pushing yourself, at least get to that 5, but whatever you're comfortable with. So, first one we'll start off with speed curls, alternating with the dumbbells. So, elbow stays in place the whole time. Let me kind of show you out here. Curl up. Right before it gets to the shoulder, come down and repeat. That's how you'll curl. Notice how my elbow never moves. So you're going to go alternated, side by side. Now speed just means put a little bit of pace to it. It doesn't just mean do this. Just kind of put some nice pace to it. Up and down. Go for the entirety of that 45 seconds. Now, next one, speed seated shoulder presses. Of course, standing if you want to make it a little bit tougher. Sit on the couch, sit on a chair, whatever you want. I'm kind of outside, so I'm just going to sit straight on the ground. Stand up tall, hands up. No alternating, you're going to go at the same time. Start at a 90-degree angle, sink down to your shoulders, press straight up overhead, and come back. Again, speed variation. So we're going to try to add some nice pace to it, keeping it controlled, but keeping it quick. Really burn those muscles out. Next one. We have speed alternated bent over dumbbell rows. So, with the bent over dumbbell row, how I like to teach it is start off nice and straight. Knees straight, hyperextend. Now, slowly bend those knees forward, not much, so you're not here. Slight bend in the knees. Palms facing each other at the hips. Bring that butt back, kind of like you're going down to touch your toes. Lean forward. Now, slightly bend those knees just a little bit more. Keep that head up, chest up. Now, remember this is alternated, so one at a time. Elbow back. Bring it to your hip, bring it down, and repeat. Find a nice pace. If you want to make it a little tougher, go simultaneously. Just really focus on driving that elbow back. Now moving on to the next one, you get your speed chest press. So for this one again, seated on a stability ball or whatever you can find, or you can do what I'm about to do. Lie down on your back, kind of hold a glute bridge, hands out, elbows on the ground, 90 degrees, press up. Back out and repeat. And again, find a nice pace in between. Keep it right beside the chest and back up. Keep those glutes up the whole time. Nice and squeezed. Now next one, you're going to do a forward lunge to a curl. Stand up nice and straight. You're going to step forward. Remember on a lunge, heel strikes first, rest of the foot comes down. Focus on just dropping that back knee to the ground. Right before it touches, push back up through that heel. Give it a bicep curl and repeat. Go on to the other side. Push back up, curl, and repeat. Next one, very similar. You're going to stick with that forward lunge. This time the dumbbells are going to start up here. Press up, back, repeat. Lunge forward, come back, press up, and repeat. All 45 seconds. Then put the dumbbells off to the side. Last exercise of the circuit, real basic, standard plank on the elbows, directly beneath your shoulders, head's looking at the hands. Keep the butt down, core nice and engaged, back and hips in line. Feel free to turn it into plank ups if you want to make it just a little bit harder, or just hold that high plank to make it a little bit easier. So now, remember on that one, 5 to 6 times through. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds of rest in between. So I'm going to get my little timer out here in a second. There it is, where I put it. Remember, we're going to go for 45 seconds now. Start off at the top with the speed bicep curls alternated. And then we'll take 15 seconds off and restart. Ready, set, go. Head looking forward the whole time, keeping everything nice and straight. under 15 to go now. Keep it going. 3 seconds. Put them down. Heard my timer go off. You guys can set a timer for 15 seconds if you like. I'm kind of just going to guesstimate. Reset the timer. Remember, next one we're going to go to is the speed seated shoulder press. So let me go ahead and get into position there. Seated straight forward. Activate that timer. And let's get going. Great work, guys. Keep it going, keep it going. I heard that. If you guys need at any point, feel free to go out and grab some water at any point in time. 5 to go. Keep it rolling. And perfect. Heard the timer go off. Let's reset it. Now stand on up. Remember, next one we're going to do is that speed alternating bent over dumbbell row. Get my timer going whenever you're ready. Remember, butt out, legs straight, back straight, slight bend in the knees, palms facing each other, and really focus on driving those elbows back. You don't want to bring it up to the chest. Bring it back to the waist, back to the hips. Head forward or directly looking down. Up to you on that one. Make sure we're keeping that upper back nice and straight. Five to go. And heard my timer go off again. Reset it. Now remember, next one, take it down to the mat, down to the floor. Gonna go for these speed chest presses this time. Get that timer moving. If you guys want to lessen the rest ratio, feel free. Just know you have up to 15 seconds. I should have wore some sunglasses out here. Under 15 to go now. And there's the timer. Stand right back up, reset that timer. Next one is going to be our forward lunge to a curl. Get that timer rolling. Stand up nice and straight. Lunge forward, remember heel first. Drop that back knee, keep that front knee behind the front toes, push back, give it a curl, and switch over to the other leg. "15 seconds. Great work. Keep it going. Remember on that curl, keep that elbow locked in place right at the side of your body. One more. Now, reset that timer. I'm just going to go right into the next exercise. Give me 1 second. Remember on this one, keep that forward lunge, get those dumbbells up, straight into that forward lunge to a shoulder press. "20 seconds to go. Keep it rolling. "13. "5 to go. Let me get one more in there. Perfect. Now let those dumbbells go off to the side. Let that gallon of water, whatever you're using, off to the side. Take your quick rest break, 15 seconds. Dreaded plank is up next. Y'all got it. Ready, set, go. Remember, get water at any point in time that you need it. If you want to make it a little harder, remember, those down ups, plank ups, whatever you call them. $15 to go. 10 seconds. And perfect. All right. Now that will do it for the main portion of the workout. Remember, go through at least 5 times, hopefully getting up to about 6 times if you can. Water breaks as many times as you need. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Now, I'm going to show you the cool down. So for this one, you got, I believe, 4 different exercises. The first 2 are not alternating, but you do 35 seconds each side. Last 2, we'll just go for, let's say, a minute total. So 35 seconds of the first one, real simple. Seated hamstring stretch. Get your legs far apart, toes pointed straight up. Get that timer set to 35 seconds. Get it going. Reach over. Hold it for as long as you can, or up to that 35-second mark. I'm going to start off on the right for my movements today. You can start off on either side, no big deal. Remember, deep breaths in and out. 10 to go. And now we will reset that timer and switch it over to the other side. $20 seconds. $10 to go. And reset the timer. Next one, we've got the seated 90-90 hip stretch. So for this one, start off with a 90-degree angle with this leg. 90 degrees with your left leg. Bring your right leg back, or alternate it if you want, whichever side. This leg as well is going to go as far back as you can get it, 90 degrees, chest up tall. This hand is going to go right to your side, flat on the ground, and then you're going to nice and gently lean forward, if you can, down to your elbows. Just keep both legs 90 degrees. Hold that one for, again, 35 seconds, and then we'll switch over to the other side. Keep that hold. Remember, deep breath in, deep breath out, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep that hold. And we'll reset the timer. Switch it over to the other side. Bring your right leg up, or left leg, whichever one you did not start with. Hand straight on the ground. Keep the legs, 90 degrees. Lean forward and hold it down to your elbows if you can. Really feel that stretch. Halfway through. Give it a few more seconds. And perfect. Now, slowly bring it back up. Now, for the next one, we're going to hold it for about a minute. Let me reset our timer here. All right. Now this one we're gonna go for a minute instead, because we're not really alternating, so we'll just go for a minute total. First one, we're gonna thread the needle. So for this one, you're gonna stand up, not stand up, but up on your knees, back straight, hands straight on the ground, directly beneath your shoulders. What you're gonna do here is start with that right arm. You're gonna reach through as far as you can, slowly come back all the way up, and then repeat on the other side. Or, you know, we may as well just do each side on this one, so I'll change my mind. We'll actually go back to 35 seconds. Start with the right arm, get that timer going. May as well just do it on each side, keep it consistent. Bring it in, deep breath in, bring it out all the way up. Rotate that chest a little bit, and repeat. "12 seconds to go. Last one. And now we'll switch it over to the other side. Ready, set, and go. Of course, go in a standard plank if you want to make this a little bit harder on yourself. A little over 20 to go. Ten to go. Last one. Perfect. All right. Now, for the last one, we're going to go with the downward dog. So for that one, we will indeed hold it for just that whole minute. Let me get that set. So for the downward dog, what we're gonna do is start in an upward dog position. So I want you guys to start flat on the ground, hands to your side, kind of push your upper body up, arms straight, chest up tall. What we're gonna do here to get the downward dog is plant those toes into the ground. We're gonna slowly lean back, try to keep our feet as flat as we can, get our butt up, and bring our hands in between, or excuse me, our head in between our hands and hold it. If you want to pulse it, feel free to do that as well. So get a minute on the clock, and let's go. Gonna stretch out pretty much the entire kinetic chain, the entire body, from the lower body all the way to the head. Deep breaths, very crucial on this one, just utilizing the whole body. About halfway through, keep going. "20 seconds to go. "10 to go. Great work. Keep it going. And slowly bring it back. And that will do it. So just take it from the top. You got the warm up. Just rewind the video if you want to see that again. 35 seconds on, 15 seconds resting between each exercise, one time through. Main portion of the workout, use whatever weights you have, but we do want you to kind of recommend utilizing that gallon of water, gallon of milk. Make sure you get those fluids in. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 5 to 6 times through. And then, of course, your cool down, 35 seconds each side, or a minute for the last one. Great job. Hoping you guys are kind of keeping it active, keeping it moving. You guys are doing great. I hope everyone's staying safe, staying sanitary during this time off. Cannot wait to see you guys again soon. Have a great one.